Hi everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie, and today's video, or this week's video, we are going to talk about how I'm planning to jumpstart my home-based therapy program for my autistic son called the Sunrise Program. I will leave a link down below. But first, I want to take an opportunity to welcome all of the new subscribers. Thank you so much for taking the time. I hope that you get a lot out of watching these little videos that I do once a week on Sunday. So the other part of it, oh my goodness, Darrion, what are you bringing me? Thank you, buddy. Apparently my curtain rod needed to come down.
Rig me.
Rig me. We'll just put that right there for now. So for those of you who are new, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those who are returning, thank you again for taking the time out of your day to spend with me. I really, truly do appreciate it. So for those who are new, I am a mom of 3 kiddos. I have my eldest, his name is Darrion, and he is autistic. And then I have 2 girls, 11 or almost 11 and 9. And I homeschool all of them. And this is, for the girls, it's new. Just this year we started officially after the craziness of COVID-19. And for my son, this is the 4th year that I've been teaching him from home, and it's just crazy to me. But we had a huge interruption in our homeschool life because I recently had a hysterectomy, and I am in this really weird phase of trying to do the recovery, 6 to 8 weeks recovery time. And so that just means I'm really frustrated that I can't vacuum dog hair off of the floor and fully do all of the things that I usually do, which includes my son's home-based therapy program. So I am really happy to say that I am fully into homeschooling my girls. There's a couple things that I've kind of left that were extras that I've left by the wayside, but for the most part, we're fully in. And then I've kind of dipped my toe in doing Darrion's schoolwork. I haven't done math with him because it requires me transcribing his lesson into the computer, as he has an aversion to holding a pencil and all of the manipulatives, and it's just too much right now for me to do that on top of everything. But we've done puzzles, and he has done some reading aloud and stuff like that, and so that's great. Just Dr. Seuss books, nothing crazy. My son has never been nonverbal or pre-verbal, but he is pre-conversational. And so that's kind of where the distinction lies, and that's why there's some stuff that we are trying to teach him. So that's been really great, and I'm happy to say that I'm, getting involved in that. That's like thrilling to me because, yeah, I'm not somebody who likes to sit and relax. But I've been noticing some things in Darrion as everything was changed. Everything was thrown up in the air. We had people coming to look after the kids. We've had people helping me with like chores. We've even had people dropping off meals, which all of it was lovely, lovely, lovely. But from my autistic son's perspective, there was lots of changes, lots of people, and it just kind of unsettling. And because he hasn't been in his playroom, and I'll explain that in a little bit, the places where it is a place where he is in charge and he gets to control everything. And so that part of it he hasn't had in a really long time. And I'm noticing mommy's feelers are out going, he really needs that right now. There's been a few more confrontations, more frustrations and stuff. And so I'm really looking forward to restarting that. So the other, for those of you who don't know what the Sunrise Program is, it is from the Autism Treatment Center of America, and they have a program called the Sunrise Program, and they work on 4 main issues or difficulties that autistic children have. And so a couple of them, and I won't list them all off, but is eye contact, verbal speech, and flexibility. And I always forget the last one, so I'm not even going to attempt to try on camera. But essentially, they give you kind of like a blueprint of how to teach your kids these things in little steps. These are things that typical children glean very naturally, and that was how it happened for my girls. But with my son, I need to go step by step and work on specific goals to help him learn those skills of social interaction. And that actually might be it. Interactive attention span. Yay! Anyway, all of those things work together to produce or help him become able to deal with a world that seems foreign to him. And so right now, that's a big part of it. So for the next couple of weeks and then into Christmas and all the festivities and stuff like that, I'm really planning for a hard, let's get this done come January. So that is my plan. That is my focus. So right now I'm taking the opportunity, while I'm not as mobile and I'm not able to be his jungle gym that usually happens in his playroom, to make games for him and have them ready to go come January. And so one of those games, and I talked about this, months and months and months back, and then life happened. As it does. That's why this is called Homeschool Autism Life, because life happened, COVID happened and whatever, and so I haven't actually gotten this game up and running. But one of the things that they suggest is building or having different things that help really highlight to a child the face and stuff like that. So what you can do, and what my plan is that Darrion is going to have this. And I'm planning on using just shards of all of the different skin tones that I cut out and have it kind of a mosaic on the wall. And then he can build faces. Their eyes are too close together because I don't have 2 hands, or 3 hands, I should say. But he can build mouths and eyes and nose and beards and all of these awesome things that he can build a face with. I still haven't decided. I might cut off those ears so that he can place ears. But the point and the focus of this particular game is to really highlight interesting features on the face. And as he's building them, he becomes more aware. So with Darrion too, he notices that mommy has blue eyes. And you can't see it in this weird lighting because we live in Canada and it's almost dark already. But I have blue eyes and his daddy has brown eyes, and he has brown eyes. And so he's already noticing some of those features. So I really want to play up that interest, because the Sunrise program in particular talks about using our children's interests, the things that they're narrowly focused on, to help them learn the next goals that we're trying to get to, so that they have the chance to have their best life ever. So that's one of the games. I have some other games that I don't have here to show you, but things like memory games and stuff like that. And Darrion isn't huge into them just yet, but at the same time he does like matching. So one of the games that I used to do with him was I would print off a Google high resolution picture of an animal and I would cut it in half, and then I would mix them all up on the wall. And the first thing that he does is he goes like, "You are a crazy person. The elephant doesn't go with the zebra," and he fixes them all up. So it's another thing that I'm willing to try and see if we turn something over. And maybe you just start with 6 pairs or 3 pairs, depending on how interactive attention span your child has, how long of an interactive attention span your child has. Probably a better way of putting it. But depending on that, you can see if you guys can play that game. So At this particular point in time, I am happy. I am thrilled with my personal progress, but also the progress I've been able to make on our homeschool. The big one is planning for our sunrise program and getting that up and running hardcore for January. So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for all those thoughts and prayers for those people who were, watching ahead and knowing that I was going to be having this surgery. I have been doing really, really well, and I cannot complain about pretty much anything. And yeah, I'm really happy with my recovery so far and happy that I've been able to really get the kids' schooling up and running. I think I was like a week behind what I officially wanted, but yeah, got a hole in me. I'm like, you got to give it somewhere. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope that your homeschools are doing, oh, adorable. Hope you're having an adorable day. And I hope that your homeschools are doing awesome. And yeah, feel free to send a comment, like, subscribe, all of the fun stuff. And we will chat with you next week. Thanks for watching. I cannot talk today. Bless you all. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.